Hey, what's up everybody? I am Lizzie Murphy, and in today's 10 Days Until Keep Her Safe series, I am going to be telling you all my self-publishing journey. Why did I choose self-publishing? Okay, so honestly, I considered doing traditional so far to the point where I was researching agents and writing information down in a notebook, and I had about 10 to 20 agents written down. But then something always kept getting in the way for me to start the query process. Something just kept getting in the way, and I know that sounds terrible, but it just seemed like it was the universe or God's way of telling me to not take that path, considering things kept preventing me from doing it. And then, I told my family, I was like, okay, so here's some news. I'm going to self-publish my books. And it's just been one thing after another. I mean, it seems like, yeah, there's been some things that have prevented me from doing things for my book or for my author platform. But then it just seemed like that obstacle wasn't bad at all, and that I was able to do it. The obstacle wasn't to halt me completely. It was to make me pause, to make me stop for a second. So I feel like, now I feel like self-publishing is and will always be the best thing for me. Do I wish that I had a huge team behind me supporting me? Heck yeah, I do. But I have my family, I have all of my Instagram followers to support me, and I feel like that's enough. And honestly, I decided to do self-publishing near the beginning of 2018. I think it was 2019, but I could be wrong. But, I just feel like self-publishing gives me the freedom to do what I want and need to do for my books. Because I like being able to, okay, not happening this year, but, okay, say that I choose to have one book, release in the beginning of a year. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to have another book come out later on that same year, like November. Let's just say November. I can do that with self-publishing, but with traditional publishing, you can't do that. You can only do a book a year. I do not know that personally, but it's just what the pattern I'm getting from reading books from authors who are traditionally published. They only release a book once a year. But with self-publishing, you can release as many as you want. If you have books edited, formatted, all of them are done, except they decided to be published, then yeah, go ahead and do it. And then, but I feel like self-publishing gives me the freedom of what I want to do and need to do for my books and for my author career. There are some perks to self-publishing, and there are cons to self-publishing. There are pros to traditional, and there are cons to traditional, like everything. And yeah, do I like not having an agent to go out and get me book signing deals? Do I not like having somebody to help market my books and me as an author? Yeah, I do want that. But that's the bad part about it. You can't, you can hire people to market yourself and market your books, but it costs money. So you guys, I hope this video made sense. Comment down below if you are traditional publishing or self, or if you are kind of debating on which one to take. I actually have a podcast on which road to take, on the pros and cons of self and traditional. I'll link it up in the cards for you all. I never know where the cards will be, because where it is, where my camera is, so I just point upwards. because I don't know which one it's going to be. So, yeah, just up there somewhere, one of the corners up there. My book, Keep Her Safe, comes out on February 14th, you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.